Hello, welcome back to the Mirror Moves, where we tell entitled people stories. In this episode, a Karen called 911 because I was sunbathing while disabled in my own pool. Have you ever had the 911 called on you for existing while disabled? Because I did. And not just any call. It was a full-blown suburban opera. Sirens, suspicion, an overzealous neighbor, and me just trying to tan my legs and heal my spine. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was Marjorie, Episode 4, A New Offense. Let's rewind. My name is Theo. I'm 36-year-old, a medically retired EMT with more metal in my back than a Home Depot aisle. I got injured a few years back rescuing some genius who thought backflipping off a moving pickup was a good idea. Since then, I've been learning to walk again, breathe again, live again, with the help of physical therapy, pain meds, and poolside sun. I bought this house because of that pool. It wasn't just luxury, it was treatment. Floating in water helps my spine decompress. Sunlight boosts my mood. And silence? Oh, silence is sacred. But silence isn't easy when your neighbor is Marjorie. Right next door, in her pastel kingdom of flower pots and judgment, lives the HOA's most committed foot soldier. Picture a woman forged from beige capris, lemon-scented disinfectant, and the kind of energy that sends customer service reps into early retirement. Her blinds twitch like Morse code. Her lawn has sharper lines than my MRI scan, and she lives for complaints. So it's Sunday. The weather's doing its best impression of paradise. My joints ache like they've just lost a bar fight, and I decide to indulge in the wildest act of rebellion: relaxation. I strap on my compression brace, grab my Kindle, because nothing says healing like murder mysteries, slather on sunscreen, and position myself like a half-baked croissant in my pool chair. Jazz playing low, birds chirping, me quietly existing. Enter chaos. It starts with rustling, the kind that says, "You're being watched, but not in a friendly way." I turn my head and, voila, Marjorie, peeking through the fence slats like a nosy raccoon who's recently earned her private investigator badge. "Excuse me, who are you?" I blink slowly. Still me. "Theo, your neighbor. The one you awkwardly waved at when you thought I was the Instacart guy last Thanksgiving." She squints harder. "You live here since 2019. Well, you don't look like someone who owns a pool. What does that even mean? Do pool owners have a dress code?" She makes a face like I just committed a crime against HOA fashion. Then she storms off. I assume it's to scold her ficus or yell at clouds. Instead, she dials 911. 15 minutes later, I'm enjoying a tall glass of lemonade with a side of peace when two squad cars cruise in my driveway like they're raiding a cartel compound. One officer walks over, looking like he hasn't blinked since the academy. "Sir, we received a report of a suspicious person trespassing at this address." I tilt my sunglasses down. "You mean me? The guy in orthopedic sandals and a sun hat who's literally wrapped in medical equipment. Do you live here, sir?" "I do. Would you like my ID, property tax receipts, or the x-rays of my lower spine?" I produce my ID from the poolside table. One officer reviews it and visibly winces. The other starts inspecting my flamingo floatie like it might be a flight risk. Meanwhile, across the street, the curtain moves. Marjorie, binoculars in hand, sipping tea like she just foiled an international heist. I gesture toward her. "While you're here, feel free to ticket her for being dangerously annoying. Or at least for curtain abuse." They leave. One mutters an apology. The other gives me that half-smile cops use when they'd rather be anywhere else. I limp back inside, open the security footage, and re-watch the entire fiasco, from Marjorie's initial peeping to the grand arrival of local law enforcement. And I do what any rational adult would do in 2025. I post it to the neighborhood app. Breaking: disabled man caught sunbathing in his own yard. Community saved by courageous curtain crusader. Thanks, Marjorie. It blows up. Neighbors I've never met start commenting. Someone makes a meme of me and Marjorie photoshopped into a courtroom drama poster. Another neighbor suggests a neighborhood pool party. One legend leaves a pink flamingo in my yard with sunglasses and a sign that says, "Still dangerous. May contain sunscreen." I laughed so hard I pulled muscle. "Marjorie? Not a peep. But she did install blackout curtains, probably custom-made from judgment and regret. So now, right next to my pool, there's a little wooden sign, carved with care, painted bold. Yes, I live here. Yes, I'm disabled. No, you don't need to call 911. Yes, this pool is fabulous. Mind your business. If you've ever been villainized by a neighbor who thinks her lawn ornaments whisper secrets, hit that like button. Share your HOA horror stories. Drop your Marjorie moment in the comments. Subscribe to The Mirror Moves, where suburban drama meets poetic justice, and every petty act gets its spotlight. Stay spicy. Stay floating. Stay watching.